All right, guys. Owner of the week. Haven't done a single mod to it. I washed it once because I killed a bunch of bugs with it the first day I had it. But it is time to do the first mod. Let's jump inside and talk about this real quick. So, first of all, this 4Runner is awesome. They did a great job with it. Got 400 miles on it this week. It's just nice. We'll go over that more later. But one of the first things I want to do, actually there's lots of things I want to do, and to be honest, suspension is sitting in the garage, wheels and tires are ordered, they'll be here next week, window tint happens Monday, today's Thursday, so I'm excited for that, and a few other things. But nonetheless, right now, I want to deal with this, the wireless charger. I'm sorry for the glare, but it is sunny out. So, I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max and another iPhone, I don't know what it is. They don't really work in the wireless charger, partially because the case on this phone that I'm using right now is a Offroam case. I love the case, but it is a little bit thick, so wireless chargers don't always work. I'm not surprised. I do have a plan. I want to 3D print a couple things. I did some testing. I do think I can actually make this factory charging pad work. But nonetheless, I don't really care for where that puts the phone. I've always had my Rago set up in my 5th gen, so my phone would be up here, or one of my phones, and it became pretty obvious yesterday or the day before I had a Zoom meeting, and I was holding my phone instead of having it mounted up here. So definitely couldn't have had that meeting and drive. But nonetheless, I got a mount to go up here, and it's in the back. So let's jump back there real quick and go over it and look at it, because I think this is going to work out pretty sweet. All right, so what we have is, this is actually the phone charger mount that I had in my 5th gen. There's a video when I did this whole setup years ago, and I've been using it ever since. It's actually worked out awesome. Keeps my phone charged, keeps it in a great spot. I liked it. So, I kept it, and let's go back to that 5th gen. It is for sale. It is on the dealership website. I've had a lot of people ask me why I didn't take the plates and all of my stuff out of it. I did. The pictures they have posted were actually the pictures they took when they were originally looking at taking it as trade-in. So it literally had all my stuff in it still. Plates are actually right there in the process of getting registered to this rig. And all of my stuff is right behind me. My garage looks like I live in there out of garbage bags. Because when we were at the dealership, I transferred everything over in yellow bags that I had with me, because I was not expecting to leave my 5th gen behind. I was 100% ready to take it home. So anyways, got the mount, and then found this base online, which is a pretty common one made by Offroam. I believe it's a company, they're based out of Alaska. They sell this mount with a couple different mounting options, like a universal and a MagSafe magnet mount for like 70 or 80 bucks. But then I saw they had just the base listed for, I think it was 40. I'll double check that. And I started looking, it uses a 20mm ball, which is exactly what the 67 design setup uses. So figured this would work out good. Ordered up the mounting base. It showed up the other day. I have not had time to do any of this because we've been busy with work. But opened it up today. It is actually a really impressive piece. It's like a machined aluminum. Well, maybe not machine, but aluminum. It's got padding on the bottom. It seems really nice. Like, this is not a cheap plastic whatever. So got that. It came with some instructions. This is supposed to be a super simple install. So I'm gonna throw it in real quick and see what it looks like and how it works, and we'll check back in here momentarily. I don't know that I'll film much of the install because it's gonna take 2 hands, but should be pretty straightforward. All right, so that was literally about a 2-minute install to get the mount on there. Literally, it comes with this trim tool. You just kind of wedge it back in there to slide the back part of the mount. It hooks on the plastic. This front part slides into the slot between the ring and the plastic, and then you just tighten the 2 screws on top. So it's solid. This is actually like an impressively nice piece. Worth mentioning, I don't have any affiliation with this company. I literally just found it online and ordered it. So super impressive. Let me grab the rest of the mount and actually get it in here and see what the phone looks like. All right, it's installed. The mount itself, like I said, took a couple minutes. It took me longer to get the arms set up just to have the phone exactly where I wanted it. This is actually taped onto the mount. So I had to break the tape and move it because I just wanted exactly where it was. So let me actually throw this phone into it, and I'll record with my other phone real quick, even though it'll be bad quality, just so you can see. All right, hopefully that isn't too bad. It's an older phone. So there it is. That is an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Again, I kind of moved it around because I wanted it to not block the screen at all, or the start button, and I can reach it from the wheel. So got my wireless charging. It's a good phone mount. I just ran the wire kind of up and behind for now, and then it comes down to the charging, and I got the other charging cable for the passenger because there's always a dead battery situation going on there. I will probably, once I know this is where I want it, hardwire it somehow, maybe behind the head unit, just to get rid of that wire to clean it up. And I like it to have power at all times, not just when the vehicle's running, so I can just leave the phone there and charge it. Another tidbit that I might do is that MagSafe charger, which is not an OEM Apple one, it's an aftermarket one, but it works really good. They make them where it's a USB-C plug right here. Given my iPhone 14 is not USB-C charging, all the new ones are, and I'll probably be upgrading phones soon. I may just switch this plate out so that if I need really quick fast charging, I can still mount the phone up here, unplug it and plug it into the phone and get that fast charging, because wireless charging isn't that super fast. It's not bad, but you know, if you need a quick charge. So anyways, quick install. Let me go down the road somewhere and try to get a good picture so you can get an idea of what it looks like going down the road with the phone in there. But I know, pretty lame first mod, but man, I love this rig and I'm excited to have a good phone mount. That'll be nice. So we're getting there. Lots of big things coming. So thanks, guys.